something special and that she's gonna change all of a sudden, he would make excuses for her. He would find it in his little head that she doesn't mean it. I liked you, I thought you were cute. But if you're talking to her, to physical blows because of how bad the tension was between her and I did not like her. There were so many guys. There were so many freaking guys. But yet, for some reason, I found that whenever I started talking to anybody in the group where I showed a little bit of interest, she would come in and swoop them up. It didn't matter who they were. It literally did not matter if they were just my friends. If I showed an inch of affection towards them, there she was the very next hour, just flirting away. So I didn't really have a problem with this. I just thought it was funny at first. Because at the end of the day, I don't really care for guys who are gonna fall for it. If you can be taken away from me, then by all means, girl, have him. Obviously, he wasn't meant to be for me. If he's so easily taken away, then obviously we're not gonna last. He's just gonna be a homie hopper, and I don't want none of that, okay? It wasn't until I met Sam that I truly ended up getting mad. And this was the very first time that I ended up getting mad at her taking a guy from me. Because, okay, whoops. I'm gonna edit his name out of, okay. So I'm gonna edit his name out because I accidentally said it. Sorry about that. So, get it together. Okay, so it wasn't until he showed up in my life where I honestly started to care, and I went the extra mile to make sure that I did not by any means show any affection towards him. I would just try to talk to him like a friend, even though sometimes I would feel my cheeks getting all red. But regardless, somehow she found out that I liked him, and of course she did what she does best, and she got him. She swooped him off his feet, and poor little old me is just left in the dust, okay? Because I didn't know how to flirt. We were just friends. He did not see me like anything other than a friend. So I completely understood, you know, she knows how to flirt, and she knows she's older, she's obviously more experienced and this and that. But I think I just couldn't do anything about it, and that's what made me the most angry, because I knew what she was doing. I knew she didn't really care for him, and yet he was so infatuated with her. He really was, and I just wish that I could have held him and just taken care of him. But no, they ended up becoming closer friends, and little by little I started losing my friend and my crush, and he just started hanging out with her more and her sisters, which I obviously was very intimidated by, because I knew what was gonna happen. I knew she was gonna flirt with him and he was gonna fall for her. But there was truly nothing I could do because he was already in too deep. He thought she was an angel, and despite the warnings that I gave him, such as, I played it off like I didn't like him. I definitely played it off that I didn't like him and I didn't have any feelings for him in front of his face. But behind closed doors, I was swooning for this guy. I was straight up head over heels for this guy. But he didn't know that. Obviously, he didn't know that. I am not gonna let my guard down like that. You will never see me sweat. So, oh my gosh. I basically tell him, listen, if I show an inch of affection towards you, she's gonna come over and she's gonna start flirting with you. Just you wait. Just you watch. That's what's gonna happen. He didn't believe a word I said. He said, no, if she starts showing interest in me, it's because she likes me. It's because she wants to be with me. Boy, I am telling you right now, this has happened to me 5 times previous, okay? If you want to think that you're something special and that she's gonna change all of a sudden and she's not gonna go after you because I'm interested, then you live in your fantasy world. You just go right ahead. So he doesn't end up believing me, despite the fact that she came over and just completely tried to mold him into what she wanted. He started wearing a leather jacket. He started wearing jeans. He was a khaki man, okay? That's what he was. And she changed him into a jean man. Okay? And you change up the wardrobe a little bit, and I don't care. But as soon as he starts acting different, that's when I immediately went into danger mode, because that is not the Sam that I know. That is not who he is. He started flirting with me, and I don't know if at this point he knew that I liked him, but he started flirting with me, and just blatantly. But I knew it wasn't genuine. I knew it wasn't him. I knew he was trying to play me. So I just told him, stop this charade. Stop faking whatever this is and just bring my friend back. That's all I want. So he and I ended up not talking for a while because he was basically up her ass, okay? Wherever she went, he was, and I couldn't get close to him. We would run into each other in the halls, but he wouldn't talk to me anymore. And I had no interest in talking to him because it would just hurt me more. All I heard was about how he just cared about this girl and how she was gonna be his girlfriend and this and that, okay? So at this point, I just wanted him to be happy. If she truly liked him, which I was hoping for, then great. But I just didn't want him to get hurt. And I knew that she didn't really like him. She wasn't really interested in him. And it broke my heart just because I did not want to see him get hurt. I've seen her ways, and guys only get hurt when she's not really interested. So fast forward a few months after, and we are all hanging out and just going to another party. And around this time, I think they were starting to date, and I had completely stopped talking to him. I didn't talk to him in the halls. I didn't talk to him at our Latino meetings. Nothing. Like, it was just a, hey, and bye. That's it. Hello, hope you're doing well. That's it. Nothing more. So please tell me why they start dating, and this girl, as soon as she realizes that there's a new hot guy in the group, this bitch goes after him. This bitch straight up is with my friend Sam, and she's flirting with this other guy just blatantly in front of everyone. And he is not the type of dude to say anything. He was very quiet. He was very shy and reserved, just like I was. So that's why I was very attracted to him, because we could be quiet ones together. But no. Mia, I had to like rethink her name because, okay. So Mia had other plans for him, and they were not to be close to me, so it worked. Whatever. I applaud you for that. And I just honestly wish that I could have helped him so much sooner. I could have helped him realize what was going on. But despite her flirting with guys in front of him, he would make excuses for her. He would find it in his little head that she doesn't mean it, and she doesn't mean to flirt with them, that she is just very naturally flirtatious, and she doesn't see that it comes off as flirting. Okay, sir. Whatever you want to think, that's on you, okay? I'm not gonna say anything. Is that it? Oh, that's where my eyelash went. Okay, hold on, guys. There it is. Okay. I'm wearing 2 different sets of eyelashes, so I'm glad I found it. Woo woo. Anyways, so that is the very first time that I ended up getting pissed off at her taking one of my guys, taking one of my crushes, because the previous guys I didn't care for. I liked you, I thought you were cute, but if you're talking to her, I don't care. This was the only guy that I feel I truly fought for. He didn't realize that I liked him, but I feel like that was the guy that I first ended up fighting her for. And this went on for another 3 years. And it was nuts how long this entire timeline played out. And I can tell you guys right now that her and I almost came to blows, to physical blows, because of how bad the tension was between her and I. I did not like her for stealing Sam away from me. I didn't care about the other guys. Have at it, girl. It was only Sam. That is the only guy I had ever fought for. And even truly, I will admit, I didn't fight very hard, but I still fought, okay? I was a nervous little shrimp, and at the end of the day, I still didn't know how to flirt. So eventually, after the 3 years, my feelings came to light. And that is actually gonna have to be a story for another time, because that one is super embarrassing and I don't want to talk about it right now. I truly don't. Because we've all been there, and if you've ever faced rejection, then this is gonna be the story time for you, because I was ultimately rejected so many times. So many times with this boy. But yet I kept coming back for more. And I'm gonna have to explain later on, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this story time, because I am gonna give it to you guys straight. I am honestly just gonna lay out my entire life out here. I'm not gonna sugarcoat things, because why? This is life. Life is messy. I was young, I was dumb, I'm naive, still naive, but it's fine. We're gonna get her done, okay? But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!